The Allies have now secured Borneo and the drive north. Further Allied strikes on Mindanao are currently underway, and offensive action by the 7th Fleet is now planned against Luzon. In the north, a combined US and Japanese expeditionary group has taken Okinawa, and the last remaining heavy Soviet unit in the Western Pacific is the Kiev battle group in Manila. The Joint Chiefs believe that the enemy will sue for peace if this final unit is taken off the board. Yesterday, our source in Manila, codenamed Starlight, has confirmed that the Kiev is down with major engine trouble in Manila. Now is the time to strike. With the Kiev immobilized, Allied forces will now conduct a strike on Manila Bay to sink the carrier. Task Group 77.3, in concert with aircraft from Carrier Air Wing 2, will approach from the southwest and hit the carrier in the bay. After sinking the Soviet aircraft carrier, the task group will retire to the south in good order. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to Sea Power, Naval Combat in the Missile Age. Today we are playing the final mission of the Pacific Strike campaign. The Soviets have a Kiev-class aircraft carrier which is immobilized in Manila Bay. We are tasked with eliminating said carrier. Let's bring up the UI and see what we are working with. We have USS Houston, which is closing in on Manila Bay. I do think she is going to be the one that delivers the final strike. I want to extend our towed array if it's not already out. It does not look like it is already out, so let's start streaming that. Additionally, I want to reduce speed to 1/3. In addition to USS Houston, we have Task Group 77.3 down to the south. And I think this is all we have at the moment. Oh, and USS Iowa is also here with this task group. They are steaming north at the moment, which is fine by me. We also have a bunch of strike aircraft from Carrier Air Wing 2. These guys have Skipper, anti-ship missiles. We have electronic warfare aircraft and A7s with cluster bombs. We do have strikes as well, which is good, because there are 2 SA-10s over here, 3 SA-10s, which we need to take care of. How many aircraft do I have in this flight? It looks like just 2. Well, that's not great. I'm going to have these A-7s come over here, and we're going to try to hit the enemy with strikes. We do have an S-3 Viking over here. I'm going to have them just drop sono buoys and also do a bunch of mad passes over here as well. While I'm at it, AWACS is up, looking good. We have what the heck? We have a little spy ship in the bay. Oh, that's fascinating. I'm gonna have this little little guy come over and investigate. Maybe we can find where the Kiev is. Let's turn on your surface search radar. Just a little trawler conducting reconnaissance for us. I do like that. And we have a cannon here blocking the passage. That could be problematic for USS Houston way down here. I don't think it's going to be much of a problem though. We should be able to sneak past that easily. I'm going to order USS Houston to go very deep. Okay, she's going down to 500 feet, increase speed to standard as well. Task Group 77 making 26 knots, which is good. We're going to keep our radars off for the time being while we hit with our aircraft. I want our E6s, our prowlers, to turn in. Get ready to start jamming. We just got a radio report. Unfortunately, I accidentally clicked out of it, but the Kiev is operational and attempting to leave. There she is. She is setting sail. Oh boy, that's not great. That's not good at all. Okay, strike aircraft. We're going to come around this way. Make sure we have flight lead selected. Get down nice and low. I need to make sure both of these guys, I want them in a different formation. Formation orders. Okay, here we go. What do we got? We're being launched at. Oh no. Our little trawler has been identified and is being eliminated. Okay, understandable. Thank you for your service. I do appreciate all the intelligence they've gathered, but that thing is sinking. Surprised it got that far, frankly. Okay, we are going to try to strike the Kiev right off the bat. And hopefully she is not going to launch aircraft. We're about to find out. I could launch harpoons from Houston, but I'm going to hold off on that. Strike aircraft. Head over this way. Let's go get them. A7s are moving into the area nice and low. Our electronic warfare aircraft are closing in as well. I'm going to order them to begin jamming. I want to start jamming the cannon, just generally the whole area. The next one in the flight, jam the SA-10s. Perfect. We have a radar contact passing right in front of our A7s. Angels 35. Flooding beyond control. Who's been hit? Picking up survivor. I think it's got to be our little spy ship up here. Oh, goodness. I may flip on our radars here now. The problem is the Kiev does have quite competent anti-ship missiles, and she is probably going to launch them the second we flip on our radars. Right now, this force is undetected, and I would like them to stay that way for as long as possible. Our Hawkeye way up here should be able to detect those missile launches right as they leave the tubes. So we'll have some form of early warning here. Our seed aircraft are getting nice and close. We've also picked up an OSA here. Okay, electronic warfare aircraft. I want to just loiter out here. Don't get too close to the OSA. That is relatively threatening. A7s closing in. Ready to conduct seed strikes range. They're almost in range to utilize their strikes. Now, one thing I could do is just wait for the Kiev to leave port, leave the bay, and then really just jump them with USS Houston. I'm going to take the more provocative approach, though. We are going to hit them now and hit them hard, hopefully. Hey, gauntlets in position. AWACS is moving closer. This guy is working on catching up to the formation. You guys start climbing up. Angels 20. Angels 20, please. USS Houston's nice and deep, looking good. And we are nice and low. We haven't been shot at yet. Let's flip on radars on all of our seed aircraft. This is what we need to target. These emissions right here. I am going to have number 3 is going to pop up here soon once we make the left-hand turn towards the target. Seed aircraft are following the terrain, turning north. Okay, number 3, get ready here. Almost in range. Height, pop up. What I need you to do, formation, leave formation. Okay, start popping up. Angels 30, let's go. Max speed. You're gonna head straight towards the target. Strike, ready, engage. There we go. All right, back down you go. Down to 500. And you are being fired at, not entirely surprising. These guys are down on the deck. Change course. Okay, we are being fired at probably from a ship as well. The Kiev is probably engaging us. We're dropping back down. Okay, turn away. I need these A7s to turn away as well. We're kind of microing this. This strike is looking good, heading towards a radar site. Hopefully, there we go. Fantastic, we're evading those surface-to-air missiles. The Soviets are bombarding the town on accident. There we go. One radar site taken care of. A7's turned back in. We are going to rinse and repeat. One radar site taken care of. Everything else out here is looking fine. We aren't being shot at anywhere else. We are going to continue to micro this. Now we have one strike left. I kind of want to try to take out a radar on the Kiev. Pop up once more. Engage the Kiev. There we go. Missiles away. Down to 300. Turn away. These other A7s come around to the north. We have been fired at once more. Max speed drop down 300 feet. 300 feet. SA-3s have been launched. Our strike is heading in. It's going to be pretty hard to actually hit anything on the Kiev. Their close-in weapon systems are most likely going to take this out. Yep, they are firing. Gosh, what a impressive sight that is. If this gets through, though, our goal is just to nibble away at the enemy at this point. Cause problems. Look at that Sea Whiz. Oh my gosh, it's going to get through. Okay, we took out a radar. A single radar has been destroyed. That's what I like to see. Okay, these other seed aircraft come around this way. We're going to take out that SA-10 site. This guy, what do you have? What do you have left? A couple of cluster bombs. Just rejoin that formation then. Rejoin that formation. Our strike aircraft are going to loiter over this way. I want them all to form up. Loiter speed. These guys have anti-ship missiles, which we are going to utilize once the coast is clear. We are clearing a path to the south, which hopefully will work out for us. We do have a radar site up here, which I'm not a huge fan of. Yeah, SA-10. Okay, our seed aircraft should be in position here. I'm going to order one of them to pop up. It looks like we're flying over some sort of bay here. I don't know. Let's engage this guy with the strike. There we go. Pop up. Fire another one towards the Kiev. Being fired at. Okay, turn around. Okay, there we go. Let it loose at the right time. Perfect. Turn around, drop down 300 feet. All of you, turn away, turn away, turn away. One strike's heading towards this SA-10 radar site. And one's heading towards the Kiev to hopefully, you know, nibble away at them a little bit more. Now these missiles are going pretty fast, making it difficult for the Soviets to actually intercept them, it looks like. They are, and plus they are wasting a lot of missiles trying to take this one strike out. Oh, there we go, they got it. This one is going to get through. And hopefully, no, it missed. Oh no, it hit. It took the radar site out, there we go. Okay, 2 radar sites have been taken out. All right, come around this way. Get ready to drop your anti-ship missiles. You can head this way, actually. Skipper anti-ship missiles. Gosh, the range on these is not good. Not good at all. Okay, 2 more. 2 more strikes. Head towards the Kiev. Fire them off. Houston, how's it going down here? She's just operating nice and deep. Like to see that. And our surface task force is continuing to steam north. One of our A7s is closing in. This is the last one that has strike anti-radiation missiles. We're going to leave 1 radar site operational, it looks like, which isn't great, but at least we've weakened them here. I mean, maybe we can get really close. If I can get close enough to fire one off at this radar site over here, that would be good. But honestly, the main anti-air capabilities that I'm worried about are from the naval ships here, not so much the land-based sites anymore. The Kiev and her battle group are putting up a lot of surface-to-air missiles. They seem to be the primary platform of surface-to-air missiles. I'm not as worried about the land-based platforms anymore. Okay, our A7 is nice and close. Climb up, climb up, climb up, climb up. One strike, head towards the Krivac. There we go. One heading towards the Krivac, one more towards the Kiev. And you know what? Keep popping up. Okay, never mind. Don't pop up. Drop back down. Drop back down. Down to 50 feet. Turn away 50 feet. Get out of here. Okay, one of our strikes was intercepted. And another one was intercepted. They are awake now. They are awake. Okay. All right, let's close in. Let's try to do something daring here. We're nice and low. All the ground clutter seems to be confusing the Soviets' radar. They probably can't see us visually. It is pretty dark though. One thing I noticed, look, our cluster bombs are in range. What is this? Uh-oh. Backfires are being scrambled from Taiwan. Task Group 77.3 has been detected. Understood. Okay, CBUs, hit them. Okay, turn around, turn around, turn around. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Okay, OSA has detected us. We will, okay, the micro is getting heavy now. Air search, surface search on all of our vessels. I guess I could go formation orders, air search, sensor orders, air search on. Okay, yeah, silkworms are being fired at everybody. Make sure everyone has their air search on, formation orders. Surface search radars on as well. Okay. Gallery. You have one harpoon. Fire it at that OSA. See you later. Send that little guy straight to the bottom. Okay, they have fired our aircraft. Look at all of this. That is what I was worried about. I was trying to avoid this launch from the Kiev for as long as possible. We have a shitload of anti-ship missiles heading our way. This guy's running away. Deploy more chaff. Good. Okay, you evaded that. Strike aircraft are closing in. I need all of you. Some of you are going to die. Blaze that Kiev. Surface search radar on all of these. I need you to laze the Kiev. Unable to. Great, okay. We're hit. Who's been hit? Okay, our aircraft are getting taken out, unfortunately. Okay, hold off for the time being. We gotta deal with this. We gotta deal with this swarm of anti-ship missiles heading our way. Oh my goodness. That is not going to be good. We are already firing surface-to-air missiles. SM-2s are outbound, moving to intercept, which is good. Okay, move in. You're going to hit them. Skipper anti-ship missiles. Salvo 2. You only have 2. Hit the Kiev. Salvo of 2. Hit the Kiev. Salvo of 2 for the Kiev. We cannot laze them at the moment. Okay, and they are being fired at. Please fire off those missiles soon. Okay, turn around. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Not even worth it. Break it off. Max speed. Down to the deck. And we're about to get torn to shreds. Yeah. Not surprising. That is unfortunate. I don't know why they weren't firing. They were in range. We couldn't laze them. I see them right there, which is unfortunate, but we have this to worry about. Houston will take care of them. This little guy. This may be the one that saves the day. Get in there. We're going to lose our aircraft. We're going to lose some ships. That's for sure. This is the first time, I think, that the Soviets have gotten a proper launch on us in this campaign. And it is going to be devastating, I fear. We're already taking out a lot of these anti-ship missiles, though, down to the south. More SAM launches on our A6s. I probably should have kept these guys in reserve. Let's take a look at what's going down here. Firing at a lot of these anti-ship missiles. Some of them, oh geez. I mean, I thought some of them were getting destroyed, but that's still a lot heading our way. Okay, boys, you gotta really... We are firing a lot here. Hopefully, Sea-Wiz will take out a couple more. Let's see what gets hit. There we go, another one destroyed. We have 3, 2, come on. One heading towards Iowa, and Iowa doesn't have squat to really defend herself. We've been hit. That's probably an aircraft up to the north. Oh, come on. Come on, Sea-Wiz, do your things. Do your thing. Ugh. Okay, we've been hit. Not good. We have 3 more inbound. Sterret has been hit. All of these aircraft fall back. Aircraft, get out of here. More standard missiles outbound, heading towards the last 3. And these are just silkworms. I'm not as worried about them. Ooh, poor Sterret. She is probably going to sink. Okay, Sterret formation. Leave the formation. Let's check damage control here. Heavy damage, slight flooding. Hit in the superstructure. Everything's pretty much destroyed. Multiple fires throughout the ship. Thankfully, the flooding isn't too bad. If we can fight the fires, she may survive this, but with how bad those fires are, it's possible that she's just going to burn down. We are intercepting those Styx anti-ship missiles easily. The OSA is still alive. Okay, this battle group, task group, keep heading up this way. Increase speed, all ahead flank. Let's get moving. Leave Sterret. Harpoon at that OSA. Destroy that thing. Iowa. Are your 16-inch guns in range yet? Negative. It's going to be a while for them to be in range. I'm kind of thinking maybe I should just have Houston pop up. The cannon's way back there being jammed. That's unfortunate our aircraft got torn up like that. And it's unfortunate they weren't able to fire their anti-ship missiles. I am not sure why that is. Let's have this guy come around and test that. I have not used the Skipper anti-ship missiles yet in game. We have 1 Harpoon outbound heading towards the OSA, which will be good. The OSA has been hit. And she is burning, so I just wasted another one. EW aircraft overhead. I could fire You know what we're going to do? We're going to fire a Mark 48 torpedo at that cannon. One torpedo. Send that towards the cannon. Anything else in torpedo range? Not yet. Not yet, but they are getting close. They are, in fact, getting close. This guy's going to move up and take out this little spy ship. I am concerned about those backfires that are being scrambled from Taiwan, though. We need to really just get this done before they arrive. Sad news, we just got official confirmation USS Starrett is going down. She is sinking. I could be very wrong, but I think USS Starrett is the first surface ship we have lost in this entire campaign. And something else I just noticed way up here to the north is we have F-14s providing cap. Want to make sure all of them have their air search on. And I'm going to have them move up to the north. Hopefully intercept those backfires before they get close to the fleet. Thank goodness we have them out here. Yeah, move up to the north. Perfect. Okay, our A6 is closing in on the little spy vessel. Okay, designating with the laser. Fire anti-ship missiles at him. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure why he is not doing this. Drop CBUs on him. I guess one needed to laze. He can't multitask. Alright, now he's attacking with, he says that he's attacking. There we go. Finally launched. These things must just be much shorter range than I anticipated. Alright. Abandoning ship. I think that's just USS Starrett. Okay, good. Mark 48 is heading towards that cannon. USS Houston. Take the direct path. Get in there nice and close. There are enemy submarines nearby as well, which we need to be wary of. And there we go. Beautiful. Okay, destroyed that thing. Uh-oh, this isn't good. One of our harpoons, which was meant for the OSA 2, is heading towards a very large merchant ship back here. Good news is one harpoon shouldn't be enough to sink her. Sorry about that. Can't believe the Russians would just fire anti-ship missiles. That's definitely a Russian missile heading your way. It's going to hit right in the bow. Hopefully it doesn't actually sink them, as that would not be good. I think our goal right now is to get Houston in with torpedoes. That's popping up. Yeah, poor merchant ship. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah, we hit them. We definitely hit them. Oh boy. Starrett. She's still afloat, just burning. And passing beside her is USS Iowa. One thing I do want to utilize here soon is Iowa's Tomahawk anti-ship missiles. The thing is, though, with all this land, we need a clear firing lane. These missiles are stupid and will just slam into land given the choice. So if we fire them right now towards the Kiev, I think we probably can fire them now. So we are going to fire these missiles now. Let's fire 8 of them at the Kiev. Fire them off. I'm also going to fire our Tomahawk land attack missiles at the SA-10s. I don't know why I didn't even think about doing this before. Okay, fire them off. Just fire a whole bunch of Tomahawks. I should have just fired these at those SA-10 sites. That is an impressive sight, though. Watching Iowa fire her anti-ship missiles and land attack missiles. Okay, we got something way up to the north. Bunch of hostile contacts closing in. I'm gonna have our F-14s. I don't want to micro these guys too much. I'm gonna set them to weapons free. head up this way. There we go. Those are bandits. What are you doing? Please head over towards those guys. They are. So they're moving up to engage these backfires with their big ol' anti-ship missiles slung underneath their bellies. Great. Hopefully the F-14s will be able to take care of them and defend the fleet. That's what they are supposed to do. Okay. Well, this was our only opportunity to really fire these Tomahawk anti-ship missiles. We couldn't really fire them before because of this landmass blocking them. Like I said, they have no terrain following or anything. They would have just slammed into this landmass, so I'm glad we are firing them at the first opportunity. USS Houston is at 170 feet now. 4 minutes to reload. We are not going to get that last harpoon out, but we'll have a Mark 48 loaded, which will be useful. The Kiev seems to be moving a lot quicker out of the bay than her escorts, which is an interesting maneuver. Not sure why she's going so much faster than the Krivak. The Krivak, oh, there's a little bug, the Tota Ray jumping out of the water. They're probably hunting for subs. Now, the briefing did say there are enemy submarines in the area, so we need to be cautious of that. We have our Viking doing mad passes over here. I want to have them drop a bunch of sono buoys here relatively soon. USS Houston is at depth. 3 minutes to go for her reload. USS Houston is ready to fire her missiles. We are going to do that now. 2 minutes to go for the reload. That's fine. Salvo of 2 towards the Kiev. I did draw out a line. We have a clear firing path. Platform is too low. Okay, come up. Periscope depth, periscope depth. Come up quickly. What's her depth now? 86 feet? That's fine. Okay, opening the tubes. Fire them off. One away. Oh gosh, I always love watching submarines fire their harpoons. Okay, fire another one at the Kiev. That's going to give them a lot to worry about. 3 away. 1 minute. Okay, and up to the north, they are firing. F-14s are engaging with AIM-54s, heading towards those backfires. Fantastic. That should be easy enough. T-Lambs heading towards the targets here. Good, good, good. I can't believe I forgot about T-Lambs. It's so rare I have access to them. I just didn't even think about it. Okay. Just one? What are you doing? Why are you just firing one? Performing pursuit. Come here. Engage the backfires, please. All of you. We have more up there as well. Okay, let's take a look. T-Lambs. Following terrain. I think all of our T-Lambs up north were shot down. This one's closing in though. Oh, here we go. This is what we're interested in. Some of these missiles are just going right on by. What the hell are they doing? They're not going for the massive aircraft carrier. They're going for the Krivak. Lovely. Lovely. I don't understand why they are ignoring the giant aircraft carrier. It is possible they are being jammed and spoofed. The chaff threw them off. Harpoons, though, are popping up. Come on, Harpoon. You can do it. You can do this. Right down the funnel. There we go. Oh my gosh, that looks actually really bad. Multiple secondary explosions. Another Harpoon slamming in. USS Houston for the win. Coming in clutch. The third one, I think, was shot down. 2 Harpoon hits. All of our They're going for a merchant ship. Okay. The TASMs ignored the aircraft carrier. They struck one of the Krivaks and obliterated a freighter. Classic. Okay, we are splashing these bombers. These guys have got to be hostile as well. ID them as hostile. More backfires. Tomcats, do your thing. This is a Soviet merchant ship though, so yep, it's Soviet. Okay, I'm not too upset about it. The neutral merchant ship is not destroyed, and the Kiev is burning up. She is down to 1 knot. Houston. And torpedo range? Sure are. Fire. 1 Mark 48 torpedo right towards that Kiev. Break her back. Torpedo away. The cannon. It looks like she evaded the torpedo, the last Mark 48 I fired off. This Kiev is in no position to evade. Her speed is 0 knots, dead in the water. Since all of our T-lambs were initially shot down, let's fire a bunch more at the radar site. Engage that track. There we go. Try to take care of that. This cannon is running away. Are they in harpoon range by chance? They sure are. Who do I want to use? USS Scott. Let's fire off 2 harpoons towards the cannon. Gallery. Fire 2 at the cannon. Let's just start hitting them. Single shot towards that Zuck. And are you in harpoon? Is the Kiev in harpoon range? She sure is. Let's see, Iowa. You know what? Gridley, fire 2 towards the Kiev, since it's just barely in range. Victory! The Kiev has been destroyed, effectively removing Soviet naval power from the Western Pacific. The job is done. Or is it? I guess that's it. Okay, decisive victory. Okay, that worked out for us. Unfortunately, we did lose USS Starrett, and we lost a good amount of aircraft. Well, only 4 aircraft. That's not too bad compared to, look at all of those Soviet losses up there. They lost 3 of the Tu-22s. We were going to destroy more, and we were going to decisively defeat more Soviet assets. This was a fun campaign. Thank you, Ian, for making such dynamic and interesting missions with all the triggers and such. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Well, folks, that is going to do it for today's video. It sounds like there may be a follow-up to the Pacific Strike campaign, so stay tuned for that and for more Sea Power missions. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.